for you, I mean, were there particular challenges in playing your part?
Yeah, I think there were quite a few challenges in playing my part. It was a lot of high, chaotic emotion, and just bringing that out takes a lot out of you. And but the good thing was that Calvin and I, we spent a lot of time together, and when we weren't filming those hectic scenes, we were just trying to have fun and go to the beach and enjoy ourselves. And so, with every great thing comes challenges. So I think we all had our challenges, but it was all worth it. Calvin was really adamant about hanging out and prepping, which I really appreciated. And he had me do a bunch of exercises with him, answering questions, just helping us get to know each other, because I was cast last, and so I didn't have much time. I think there was like a week before I had to be in Florida. Yeah, so we did that, and we watched a lot of YouTube videos on like codependent relationships and toxic relationships. And
shout out to Lisa A. Romano.
Oh my God, Lisa A. Romano.
Did you watch those videos to learn how to not be codependent, or to learn how to be codependent?
Well, just understand.
Like in terms of how to play that
just understand the codependency, and she's very entertaining to watch. Lisa A. Romano. But yeah, so we did a lot of hanging out, and I think later throughout the film, Taylor and I became really close, and she became somebody that was like so comforting and nurturing, and it's what I really needed during that time. So grateful for her. Lucas, I don't know.
I think
definitely drained me a bit, but it also helped me heal a lot of, my own personal traumas that I kind of had stuck inside of me from being in high school that I'd never really fully recovered from. So it was a beautiful experience. It took me some time to get back into my groove. Taylor was very consoling, and we would hit the spa, but it was a lot for all of us, but we wanted to do our best, and that's all that mattered.
For it, so yeah.
Alexa, I know that your first scene in the film was a very emotional one. You want to tell us a little bit about that, and shooting that first scene, and then when you guys shot the fight scene in the garage?
Yeah, so my first scene when I got to Florida was the fight in the car after the clinic, and so they had already been shooting for a while, and I kind of came in last, so I was extremely nervous because I couldn't fuck it up. Like I had to be good. So I remember just like pacing back and forth in front of the clinic, like under a tree, listening to the song that my mom dedicated to me called "To Zion" by Lauryn Hill, and my heart was just racing. And then I heard Trey yell like, "All right, let's go." I just ran over, jumped in the truck, and I just started sobbing. And we just went, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, you were but you were like in the corner doing your thing, and I didn't know.
Yeah. Because I was like crying.
And then we started shooting, and we were like shook because she brought it. Like that was your first time to do anything on the movie, and it was like, oh my God, this girl's incredible.
Oh, thank you.
I was in awe.
Yeah, I was nervous, but after the first take, I was like, okay, we're doing this. And then the scene in the garage was probably one of the hardest scenes that I've filmed to date. And so we all knew that it had to be one take all the way through, no edits, no cuts. So, of course, we didn't want to leave the garage until it was like perfect and felt honest, and it felt like exactly what it needed to be. So we shot that scene all day and probably all night, and then I remember it was the last take that we did. I kind of like fell on the floor and I was crying. Kelvin like ran outside, and everybody, like a couple of other people that were working were sobbing. It was a really chaotic moment, and luckily that was the take, because we probably couldn't go again. we were tired. But that was probably one of the hardest scenes, but it was just, there was a lot of trust between Calvin and I, and between Trey and I, and Calvin and Trey, and so I think we all just felt really comfortable with each other, and we felt like we could be as vulnerable as we needed to be. So it was extremely challenging, but it felt really, really special.